Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So today, finally we got around to filming my weekly Shop My Stash. So today we're getting around to filming my weekly Shop My Stash. We're currently on Wednesday. This is probably going to go up Thursday just because I've had other videos to go up. So yeah, it will probably go up on Thursday. Let's just go through what we're putting back and what's staying in. Okay, so first of all, I did try this. You might remember if you watched last week's Shop My Stash, I did want to try the bronzer, even though I have had it for a hot minute. It is beautiful, but yeah, it's had its day basically, and I just haven't used it. I do want to keep it though as a memento. Like I said to you last week, I used to be a big fan, and I still am, to be honest. If it's on the TV, I would still watch it. Sex and the City, and this one is a Too Faced Soulmates blushing bronzer, carrying big. They did a Ross and Rachel one, but I didn't get that, so that's that. This, I don't know if I want to keep it, guys, in the collection. I never thought I would be decluttering any bronzers, but I'm just not sure on it. We'll keep it in for one more rotation, and if I don't like it, then, you know, we'll probably end up decluttering it in the next declutter, which will probably be at the end of the year. This is going nowhere, but it can go back in the collection. It's the Too Faced Love Light Blinded by the Light. This one was the lightest one that Too Faced brought out. I'm certainly making a dent here. I've worn off all the pattern, but it can go back and we can pull something else. Then we've got the MAC Soft and Gentle, which is Project Pan, so that can stay in. I did use this a couple of times. This one is Stole the Show. It's by Colourpop, and it's one of their Super Shock cheeks. That can go back. Then we've got this blush I used a couple of times. It's a Too Faced Love Flush in Love Hangover. That's Project Pan, so that can stay in. And then we've got the NARS Orgasm, which is also Project Pan. So that's all staying in that section there. We've got this Wet n Wild Colour Icon bronzer in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. I'm just going to keep this in, guys. I am smitten with this. It makes a really good finishing powder, so I'm going to keep that in. I do want to get a backup of that because I'm going to use it. Right, I've used this a couple of times, so that one can go back now as well. It's the PS Strobing Highlighter Cream. Then we've got the MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder. That's Project Pan, so that stays in. We've also got the Highlighting Glow Stick by New Look. It's not Project Pan, but I have had it a while, so I should try and use it. And then we've got a glitter glue, and that's in the middle compartment, so that stays in as well. Right, we've got the Olivia Palermo and Ciarte eyeliner. What shade is this in? I think it's Fig. Yeah, it's Fig. I'm going to keep that in for when I do like a purple eyeshadow look. We've got this Primark PS Beauty 3D Lash Effect. This is a new one. I can't remember where I put the old one. I lost it and then I found it. Thought I put it in one of my brushes. It's not there. But yeah, it's not even been opened yet because I'm using the Poundland one and I don't want two mascaras open at once. Right, so we've got the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. Not a great big fan of it. Would never buy it again. I pulled the stopper out. Let me show you. It's a gunky mess, really. So you can see I pulled the stopper out there, hopefully. I do want to use it up, and then we'll just bring another one in. Right, so I'm using this Revolution like spoolie because I've used pretty much everything out out of it that I can get out of it. There is just a tiny bit there, but it won't come out. So I'm just using the spoolie, because this one has a spoolie, but it's a gunky mess, as you can see. But the pencil is really, really nice. So yeah, this is in dark brown. It's from Primark. I've had it for a hot second. I don't even think they do it anymore. They don't in my Primark anyway. Then I've got two brow gels. I've not used this in a while. It's the Natural Collection Tinted Brow Gel. And we've got the Makeup Gallery Slay the Brow. This one is my go-to. I definitely want to get more of that. Then we've got my lip oil by Technique. This one stays in here. This one is the orange flavour one. I definitely want to try and get, I think it's cherry, which will be a nicer scent. Then we've got another brow pencil, which is this one from Makeup Gallery. So I'll use that after I've used the Primark one. I've also got this Essence Nude eyeliner, which needs using. And then after I've used all the pencils, I'll be using these powders in here. I think I've shown you this before. But those powders there would look really, really nice on my brows. And then this would be nice as kind of a matte all over eyeshadow, or like a highlighter for the brow bone. So that's what I thought anyway. They are eyeshadows, but they're the right shade for me. I think I'll put this back. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. It's not in Project Pan, guys, but look how well I'm doing with it. So yeah, it's really, really good that I like it. This Nivea Daily Essentials 24-Hour Moisture and Express Primer Gel Cream. This is really, really good, guys. You could use this as a moisturiser and a primer all in one. I don't know if that's what you meant to do with it, but I always use like a moisturiser as well as like this. And it really does hydrate. I'm nearly out of it, so I need to get another one of them. Right, so the decision now is this. I thought I was going to keep it in for another week, but I think I'm going to put it into my powder collection and pull a different one. So it's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. Jury's still out on that. I'm not sure if I like it. And then we've got the NYX Studio Photogenic Powder, and this one is the Revolution Peach Powder. So we'll put that back as well. I've been using this for the majority of the week. It's really, really good, and I definitely want to get a backup of this soon. It's the Rimmel SPF 15 BB Cream Beauty Balm 9-in-1. And I've spoke about this in a previous video, so I won't read the claims of it, but I do really enjoy it, so I'm going to keep that in. I used this once or twice. I'm going to put that back. Also, I've got this one in. I think I might have used this once as well. So this one has got more coverage. It's the Missa Perfect Cover BB Cream. So it's a thicker consistency to the Rimmel one. I did a get ready with me using all like the products, and you'll see obviously how runny the Rimmel one is. This one really isn't runny at all, and it's got an SPF of 42. It's in the shade number 13. I really do like it, so I'll keep that one in. This, however, guys, is going. I've really tried the last 2 weeks with it. It's just not working for me. I've tried putting whitening drops in, well, not whitening drops, shade adjusting drops to get it to work for me. It's a shame really, because it's practically a full bottle, so that can go. And then there's this foundation as well that can go. There is barely anything left, and what I have to do is unscrew the top and basically kind of do that, and it takes forever. So I'm gonna declutter both of those. I'm gonna put them in empties, and then we can talk about them more really soon. Right, we've got this NYX white base as well. Not keen on it, but I'm going to continue to use it. Right, oh yeah, this one as well. I wasn't going to mention this till the end of the month. This Revolution also can be decluttered, so since we're decluttering, I'll declutter that as well. And then we've just got all these eyeshadows that at some point they need to be tried, and just to see if I want to keep or declutter them. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. So yeah, that's that. What's in here? And then we've just got a selection of things in here. There's a pencil sharpener in there, a highlighter, and then like liquid eyeshadows. So that is everything. So yeah, there's quite a lot that I want to put back, and quite a few things that I want to declutter. So 3 things that are getting decluttered, and then all of these things here are going back in the collection. We need to go over to my acrylic system and just have a look at palettes, see what's going back, and yeah, let's do that, and then we can put all this away and shop my stash. Right, so we're just at my acrylic system. It's just these 2 drawers that we need to talk about. So this one is my Project Pan one. I'm working on 6 eyeshadows to pan by the end of the year. I don't think I'll get there, but I have had exciting progress on the milk chocolate shade. So, not milk chocolate, white chocolate. So that's obviously going to stay in. Right, then we've got this one. I honestly thought I would be decluttering it, but I actually quite like the look I did. I also use this palette in, excuse me, in the Get Ready With Me that I did yesterday. That should be on the channel by now. If it's not, it should be going up tomorrow. So yes, if it is on the channel, I will link it so you can go and watch it if you've not already watched it. So I think we'll be keeping this. If not the entire palette, I'll definitely be keeping those 3 eyeshadows. I feel like my allergies are really playing up over the last few days. Right, and then we've got the Douce by Juvia's. I've done 3 looks with this palette, which isn't up on the channel yet. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I think the only eyeshadows I haven't used are chocolate, custard and puffs. I don't know whether to leave it in and do a look with custard and puffs. I can kind of see what look I could create. I might put it back and then pull it out for one final look another time. So that's that one there. I might actually have a look with those shades on the channel. I'll have a look, and if I haven't, I'll bring it out at a later date. And then really the star of the show was this little beauty. It's by Profusion Cosmetics, and it's the Wanderlust palette. Absolutely adored using this. Yeah, I was amazed at the pigmentation from it, and I would go so far to say as these eyeshadows knock Revolution eyeshadows right out of the park. It's just a really, really pretty eyeshadow palette. So yeah guys, that's that one. So they're all going back, which is a first for me. Normally I have something in here that's not going back. This one, however, I'm not 100% sure I want to put it back. It's the Catrice Light Up the Stars Baked Highlighters. I have used it a couple of times, but only a couple of times. What I might do is I might leave it in there, and if I see some highlighters, in fact I do have some new highlighters. Yeah, let's put it back. I got some highlighters from tkmaxx from Revolution Pro. We're going to put them to the test. Then we've got the Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. I've made significant progress here as well. We've also got the PS Bronze Highlight and Glow, which has barely had any use recently. We've got the Becca Blushed with Light. This palette is really, really nice, guys. Love it. I've even come to really like this like more Mauve-tone blush. I've been using all 3 of them, so that can go back. And I don't know about this Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow one, which just looks like that. Part of me wants to keep it in for at least another week. Yeah, let's keep her in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly put everything away, and then we can go and shop my stash. Right, so we're in the drawers. This is barely closing. I got that new primer recently, and if you just watch, oh, it's closing fine now, but it wasn't closing before. So I think I need to pull a glowy primer out just to try and get not rid of some, but try and use some up. I mean, I've got a hydrating one in the Nivea. Oh, I really like this. I've not used it that much. I don't really want to get rid of it, but maybe I'll pull this one out. So this one is the Beam Dream Face and Body Illuminating Primer, and it's called Glow. So yeah, let's pull that one out. Foundations. Right, so I've used that one. Keep coming across that Glow to Glow one, and it really sticks in. I just can't believe I paid £10 for that. I know £10 not a lot for foundation, but it is when it's wasteful. See, that's what I need is something matte to go with this one, something light. Let's see how the Makeup Gallery one pairs with it. So this one is Makeup Gallery's Matte Me Over Long Lasting Foundation, and then this one is Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. It's a little bit too dark for me, so let's pull them two out together. And I do have BB creams, so I might not even use them. I mean, they're pretty light foundations, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to pull any concealers out. Like, I don't need to pull any strobe creams out because we've got that in this. It's quite glowy. Bronzers. Okay, so this one's up next. So this is the Too Faced Bronze Peach, Toasted Peach, and I still haven't glued it, guys, so I'm just gonna have to hold on to it because, you know, it needs gluing. Right, so there's that one. I think I'll just pull the one. Yeah, let's just pull the one. Part of me wants to pull this just to see if I like it. I mean, I used to love this. No, I'm not going to do it. It will need to be pulled though at some point because it's one of the ones that are up next. And I don't need it because I've got a new product that I will be pulling. So I think that's it for this set. Now I don't know where that cut off. Right, so basically what we pulled so far is this bronzer. So we pulled this bronzer, the two foundations, and then this glowy product here, primer. So let's just put them on my vanity. Do I want a face palette or do I want individual products? I haven't used this Smashbox one in a second. Let's pull that one. So yeah, we'll pull that. Highlighters. Telling me this one's up next. This is Wet n Wild's highlight blend. I don't think that's right, you know. I'm sure there's quite a few things in here I haven't used. I think I'm going to pull Becca's Opal. I think this is far too dark for me, but it has got quite a big dip. So let's pull that. In fact, I do use swatch. Yeah, it's pretty dark. we'll see if we can make it work. What else do we have in this pack section? This is like the place that I never go to, but I have used them recently. Right, so it's something. I guess we're using this then, this Wet n Wild Hello Halo Highlight Bling. I do really like it, but it's got a blush in it and I don't feel like I need a blush. I'm being so indecisive, I'm really sorry. Let's pull this Christian Dior one out, and I feel like I've used this recently as well. I haven't used the e.l.f. one recently. Okay, let's pull the e.l.f. I don't know about, you know, I just don't know. And then let's pull this one, because this has been on chopping block for so long. So yeah, we're gonna pull that one as well. Sorry, I didn't tell you the name of it. It's Topshop's highlighter in Crescent Moon, and it looks like that. And I see so many girls, pale skin girls like myself, say that they love it. I mean, it's nice and smooth. I think it's because it's got a pink shift. I'm not overly keen on it. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it there. So yeah, that's that one. What am I doing? I'm pulling highlighters. We don't need any highlighters. I'm going to leave the better one out. And I'm pulling blushers when I want to use this palette. So I'm putting the Smashbox back. I'll use that next week. And what I want to do is pull this Bleach London palette. It's got all my Tarte blushes in there. And then these are Primark highlighters, and these are the Revolution Pro highlighters I got. So I'll probably just concentrate on those highlighters for a week. So yeah, we'll use that. Sorry guys. Right, so next drawer down. Right, what I'm going to do is pull the last Deck of Scarlet palette. I don't know if I'll get around to using it this week. This one is so pretty. Looks like, I mean, that shade is just me all over, and that bronze shade as well. These are too dark. I'll probably be able to wear that as like a transition. And black, I'm going to try it guys, just for the sake of the video that I filmed, but I don't wear black eyeshadow as I've said so many times. And I could probably get away with Bad Behaviour as an in the corner highlight, so we'll pull that one as well. I don't know when I'm going to use it, because, let me show you. Last drawer down. I don't need to show you the entire drawer. But yeah, look what we've got to play with this week. It's the Profusion Cosmetics Festival eyeshadow palette, and I'll be doing at least 5 looks with it. So this will be a continuation of the 5 days with Profusion Cosmetics. I want to make it into like a series. Every time I get a Profusion palette, I want to put that like in a playlist. If you guys are interested in that, this is what it looks like. I will show you the first Profusion Cosmetics palette that I ever got. This one was at Christmas. Right, so that's the one that I got at Christmas, and I just fell in love with the shades. I've got some looks on the channel with this, but I even thought about doing 3 days 3 looks with it. Just because I think I've only got 1 look with it. I really wanted to show you what Zenith looks like, and this gorgeous burnt orange shade. It is absolutely stunning, but you have to see it on the eyelids to see just how stunning it is. And that's Topaz, so I'll pull that out soon and do a look. Right, so let me take you to my acrylics now. Right, so we're in the 3rd drawer down in the acrylic system. And I got this from tkmaxx recently. Well, I say recently, it was only yesterday. It's the Kevynaucoin jewelpop facing eye palette, and so far I've watched 2 reviews on this and they weren't great reviews. One was by Christina Brooks, and then another one was by a fairly new YouTuber who I've forgotten the name of, but what she was saying in her video was almost mirroring what Christina Brooks was saying in her video. So it's like she was copying everything that Christina was saying. I don't know if she'd gone to watch Christina's video before giving her opinions, but it was almost like she was saying the same thing. And she didn't actually do a look on camera either. She just basically spoke about the eyeshadows. So this is what it looks like. It really is beautiful packaging. Both Christina and this other girl said that it was cardboard packaging, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but they both said it's not necessarily a bad thing if it comes in cardboard packaging, as it, you know, takes away some value from the actual price of the product inside. More importantly, and I agree with both of them, is if the product's good. It really does look a stunning palette. I will be a little bit disappointed if it's not. So both of them are saying that this shade here, which I kind of bought it for, citrine shade, is very, very chunky, and also topaz is chunky, and mahogany is not a great shade. They both said though that this sculpting powder is really, really nice. Well, this is Kevynaucoin's famous sculpting powder, so if that's nice and the rest of the products are duds, then I can live with it, because I need more sculpting powders, and you would pay more than $9.99 for a sculpting powder anyway. What I'm going to be doing with this, at first I was going to do 3 days 3 looks, but then I thought, well, there's no transition shades, so I'd have to go in with a sculpting powder all over the crease on all 3 shades, and that just gets a bit boring. So I'm gonna show you what the eyeshadows look like, because most of them are shimmers and metallics. I'm gonna show you what they look like on the eyelids, and then I'm gonna come up with a look, probably using the sculpting powder in the crease. I'm obviously gonna use Moonstone all over the eyelid, and on the brow bone as well, and then just come up with a look at the end. But I thought that would be better just to try on the eyeshadows, just to see if I agree with the 2 videos that I've watched on it already. And they're also saying that this rose quartz blush highlighter duo isn't the best. It comes out really, really pink looking. I basically want to form my own opinions. It only cost me $9.99. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the box. Only cost me $9.99 anyway. It's not a great amount of money, but if it's not usable, then it's a waste of money. So yeah, I want to see what my opinion is on it, and I want to tell you what my opinion is on it. We're not all the same, and some people like things better than others, so we are going to be pulling this one out. So we're only really going to be doing 1 look with that, so that takes it takes it down to 7 days, because I'll be using the festival palette for 5 days, and then I'll use the Kristen Leanne palette for a day, and then the Kevynaucoin palette for a day when I just do that 1 look. But I will show you what all the eyeshadows look like. I'll do eye swatches for you, and you can see if I have trouble like blending them out or anything like that. I just think that's the better idea. I was ending the video then. It's not everything. I was ending the video when we haven't even put the products away, so let's do that. So foundations just goes in here then. So we've got 2 BB creams and a foundation. That's plenty for the week. Yeah, no, we've got 2 foundations as well, so that is more than enough. We've got a highlighter, so just a little Becca highlight. a little Too Faced bronzer. Then we've got this Beam Dream by Makeup Revolution. How Charlotte Tilbury-esque is this though? It reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury so much. I'm going to put that in with foundations. And then that's it. All these products here need decluttering. So that's it for them drawers. Let's go back over to the acrylics and put the palettes away. Okay, let's put these palettes away. So put the big ones away first. Right, so that was nice and simple. So yeah guys, we've finally come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching today. It really does mean a lot that you have. If you've not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.